Idiot idea. Mormon whoop up over barebone blood pepper. Whoop Mormon. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to remind you of what's going on. You've erected a planet absence. All these inventions are the absence. Everything you have around you is the absence, your homes, your methods, everything. And none of it is respectable. You've erected a whole system and a society that you cannot respect. You're really your back rear end in a corner. Your languages can't speak accurately. You can't respect. There's just nothing you're using you can respect. It's garbage. And you got a real problem. Because you're having problem causing respect to yourselves and your experience. Because the methods you're using to live with induce the absence of respect. They're garbage. So you're using all this stuff that nobody respects and say cause order. You're in anarchy. Planet, you've been that way a long time. You have to Nineveh. No sign. You know what? Somebody said yesterday, I said, no sign of the sign of Jonah. You know what? The idiot mocked Jonah and said the sign of Jonah is something really stupid. I said, you're an idiot. And I laid my face on the floor. My whole body laid it on the floor in confession. That's the sign of Jonah, punk. And he's never gotten himself in that position in his life. He walks with the Lord. I'm a believer. These believers sit at this table like the proud peacocks of ever. Is that how believers do? We gather around in pride. You're scum, believer. You believe you eating and somebody else not eating. They all sit there happy eating. How many are not eating? It doesn't bother them a bit. They sit around and do this, and their little women and their little... Oh, you don't know the little cliques that gather around BS. I like to mock it. I do. I tell you, they're horrifying to me anymore. The more I mature, the more this place is scary. Not to me, to those yet to come. I ain't scared a bit. I'm looking forward to my grave. You ain't scaring me now. Put a gun to my head, I'll beg you to pull the trigger. Go on, do it. You gutless bastard. Well, I gotta tell you this much. Those yet to come, boy, are they going to eat your memory. I hope they dig your bones up and chew them with the wind and some kind of acid. Everything sacred here is gutter. Everything you're putting on this planet's surface right now, gutter. And those coming will make sure it gets remembered that way. Do you want to bet? Punk. You could not face 5 generations from now. They have to get far more honest with themselves than you. And by God, you get blistered. Want to bet? Court. Ha! Put that Supreme Court alive 5 generations from now. Come on. Don't die. You have to live 5 generations. I put you in some kind of thing and preserve you. Then in 5 generations, I bring you out and let them try you in their court. You want court? You can't get court on this planet right now. 5 generations from now, probably get court. Good. Then we'll take all the trials right now and wait 5 generations. Then we'll try every court case right now. Because right now, you can't get an accurate remark of a fair trial. Ha! Liars can't hold court. And the poor judge, look at the judge. What I go into court and what you do to a judge may goddamn your soul. Everyone living. What you do to a judge. What you do to court. What you do to the truth. God damn you. Do you understand me? And Bar Association, you're teaching it. The higher education of law. Who the hell do you think curiosity is? Who do you think curiosity is? Punk. Well, it's this, and it's this, it's this. Sackcloth and ashes. No sign of the sign of Jonah. The court humbles the lowest. You don't know anything about that. It's called pleading your ignorance. Has the court ever pleaded its stupidity? Where Congress, now they wouldn't understand stupidity, would they? Their absence of confession. What would Congress know about stupidity? Huh? Gleaming so deeply in it and never knowing.